All right, so flip back. I know you guys are working on the Sahel, but flip over back to the first one. Tell me some of the facts you guys found about the Sahara Desert.
It covers 3.5 million square miles.
All right, so that's how big it is, 3.5 million square miles. So we know it's the biggest in the world, but that specifically is how big it is. All right, what's that say about the temperature?
55 degrees Fahrenheit.
When?
This is the average winter.
Oh, in the winter. I was about to say, no way. Yeah, make sure you're specific there and add that. All right, and what's that last one?
The highest mountain in the Sahara Desert is 9,853 feet high.
Andy, did you have similar stuff to him?
I have one different one.
What's the one different one you had?
The highest recorded is 136 degrees.
That's the highest recorded temperature?
All
right, and what are some problems that the Sahara Deserts face?
It suffers from desertification.
All right, and do you know what desertification is?
It's where people turn land into deserts by stripping up stuff that holds the water in the ground.
Yeah, so it's basically just the process of the desert getting bigger, right? Yeah, and we're going to talk about that a lot when we do the notes and stuff tomorrow and the next day after that.
Me and Andy have the same things.
You have the same as his?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's fine. All right, guys. Let's see some of your
Problems?
Yeah, give me a problem that you found.
Desertification.
All right, desertification.
Pollution.
All right. Do you know any specifics, like what's causing it or anything like that?
No. That's what I'm trying to find
Yeah,
now.
you need to be a little bit more specific. Okay. So like, desertification doesn't really help if you don't know what it is, right?
Well, yeah, I
Look
know.
all that up. What's that fact say there, Lucas?
Small amounts of water.
This one right here?
Oh, roughly the same size of the United States.
All right, so that's how big the desert is, right?
Yeah.
It's the biggest in the world, but that gives us a better idea. It's about the same size as our entire country. So that gives you a better idea just how big it is. Yeah.
So does Africa, does it have a good or a bad economy?
Well, we don't say that for a couple weeks, but think about it. If there's a lot of these issues that are going on,
Probably a not very good one.
right? And now, not all countries are bad, but there's a couple that are going to be a lot stronger. Like South Africa's isn't quite as bad, but like a lot of these countries whose countries are located in the desert and stuff like that,
They're much poorer.
they're a lot poorer, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yep. But we'll talk about that in a couple weeks.
There's no parts to it. It's just
All right, Jake, show me what you got for the front page. I know you're working on the back page. All right, so what are some of the facts you found?
It's 3.5 million square miles long.
Okay. Someone earlier said that one.
Camels are the main form of transportation.
So even still to this day, it's not like this is still 1,000 years ago. Even still to this day, people are still getting around on camels, right? Okay. And what's that last one?
Grows about 6 miles each year.
All right, good. So I was talking to those guys about desertification. Desertification means the desert expands, and that's showing you how much it's expanding, about 3 to 6 miles each year. So it's already the biggest in the world, but it's still, to this day, growing a little bit each year. Good. Where's some of these? Grows about 6 miles per year. Most environmental, was that last one, say?
The most environmental dehydration is found in the oasis.
Okay. Now, one thing I would say is that second one, that's kind of the same thing as one of the facts you found, so I would try to find a different problem because that's a little bit repetitive. Trey, let me see your front page. All right. See if I haven't seen anything yet that I saw from other people. Let's see.
During the last glaciation, the Sierra was much bigger. Today, the only permanent river in the desert is the Nile River.
All right, so that's kind of noteworthy, right? Because it's a desert, so you wouldn't think there'd be much water, but there's not just any river, the Nile River, which I just told you guys, it's the biggest river in the world, and it's flowing right through the middle of the desert, right? So that's something. And what's that last one say?
People have been living in the Sahara Desert for since 6,000 BCE.
Since 6,000 BCE, so they've been there way longer than they've been in the United States, right? Good.
Way longer.
Awesome. And make sure for that needs to be colored too. But you can do that. Like I said, you'll have a little bit of time tomorrow too. All right, you're working on the Sahel now? Okay, go ahead and get back to it.